Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fantastic Facts and Foolishness podcast. My name
Indeed.
is Jay Lakes.
I'm Sauce.
I'm see, I don't know
This
what
nigga
I'm call myself, Marlon.
Your name.
If you're in the
Come on,
streets,
man.
you're gonna call me Hayes. If not, just call me the right man. Either one.
All right. And I'm your girl, mischievously.
Oh,
Mischievous.
got a radio voice on.
I didn't know we was
Oh.
doing street names. Should I get my street name?
You ain't got no street name.
I don't, but
You gonna make her one?
I was just thinking, I could come up with one.
That's
That'd
my
be
street
cool,
name,
yeah.
baby. I was thinking about getting my name changed.
To what? What would you get to change?
Mischievously.
Oh, like legal. Okay, that's not the same. I
Legally.
thought you were gonna change it to something
Legally.
else. Something
I mean,
different.
why not?
Legal weed.
I'm telling you, that's what I'm going by.
I like it.
I like it.
All right, so what we want to talk about today? I want to talk about something that's been on my mind. What about Hollywood these days? It seems like a lot of stuff has been transpiring lately. We got clones out here. We got
Clone.
people that's being cloned these days. How y'all feel about the clone?
Do y'all really
situation?
believe that?
Yeah, do y'all really believe that?
I do.
What makes you believe that?
I believe it. I
About
believe
clones, they already talked about cloning people, and like they came out with the sheep first.
That's
the
true.
sheep
That's
first,
true.
Dolly the sheep or something.
Dolly.
In the 90s.
it. Yeah.
And then after that, obviously someone's gonna talk about humans after that. But I think they didn't release, the people who was talking about it haven't released information about actually cloning a human
Man,
yet.
now I heard.
There's companies talking about it.
I hear they cloning people, but then they were saying they cloned Jamie Foxx. Remember that type
He
of stuff?
came back.
You know what I'm saying? He came back. He was darker than light skin. I mean, come on now. I get y'all, but you believe that could be
Well,
possible?
actually, I seen the documentary on Netflix that Souls referred to called "The King of Clones," and I seen this man. They had like $1 million camels that they were trying to. They actually took this camel and he died. He was a black camel, beautiful camel.
Of course, it was a black camel.
You know.
But we ain't talking about cloning camels. We're talking about folks now.
Well, if they take the camel and then clone him, but they use the pig embryo, then humans only.
I mean, I get what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like the Jamie Foxx thing.
Mm-hmm.
They would have had to clone Jamie Foxx at birth.
No.
But how they grow him that fast? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on now. If Jamie Foxx,
So
I mean,
basically saying why they come from a child to
yeah,
a grown
see what I'm
clone?
saying?
I mean, yeah, you could. I don't know.
I see.
I think I
you
get
microwave
what
them.
you-
They cryogenically freeze them.
But I mean, the thing got to grow like a human, right?
Not necessarily. If you really think about it honestly, you can extract DNA at any time. You can get DNA from anybody.
That's right.
So it's really cloning the DNA. And then you got these AIs and human suit bodies. It's not that difficult.
So you can just make them grown right off the top.
That's good.
Yeah, pubic hair and everything.
Everything.
I don't be weaving. That's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
That's unbelievable.
Baby.
I mean,
just
I don't
saying.
know if it was proven, but back around that time, they had a place that had said they cloned a baby Eve.
Yeah.
Or
Nah, but
something
then the
like
baby
that.
and
It
the, and
was
the clone will be the same age. You see what I'm saying? It'll be.
yeah, but that
they'll
was
grow
in
together, so
2002.
if you
We
see
in
them grown
2023.
together-
in their movie.
But I'm saying though, how you? But y'all gotta feel what I'm saying. Like the clone had to know what I know. Now, if you clone my DNA, you'll have somebody that look like me, man, my same height and everything like that. But he don't know what I know. But he ain't grow up how I grew up. He gonna be a different dude that just look like me, but a different dude.
True, but with the way science, it is now. The way science is now, they can actually put in like a memory database. Like,
Man, that's the movie stuff now.
but it's true.
I
You
mean,
don't think
everything
that
on movies is actually real. You don't believe that?
You don't think that they're conditioning us?
Conditioning us, yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if it's plausible or feasible to come up with and actually try it, you don't think people ain't out there trying it to try to see if they can make it?
Yeah, I got some.
I
I know
just saw
100. I'm
footage.
100% sure they
I
trying
saw
it.
footage
And probably did it.
where I don't know exactly where it was. I apologize for that, but I saw footage of a company that actually had full live bodies in little cryo tanks and everything, and they were saying they are basically taking. Say, for instance, you wanted to be cloned.
Oh, you talking about
Right
like
now.
sleeves or something? Like they had those body
Yeah, no,
sleeves
like,
and
if I
everything
wanted
like
to
that.
be-
That
I
they put
remember
your
that
conscience
video.
inside of.
Well, I
If
saw
you
that
wanted to be
video.
cloned,
I
they
just
can
don't
sit down.
recall if it
They
was
can
real.
pull certain things out of them. You think about EEGs and stuff like that. When they put those little things on your head and stuff like that. I don't think it's not. impossible.
Can they call you with good
honestly,
credit?
we're in the
That's what I
United
need to know.
States. We don't have the capabilities that other places have. Russia and
Don't have the
China.
capability.
I feel like we do. I
You
just
think
thought
they
Yeah, we do.
cloning people
We
better
got
over there?
way more
than it was then?
capability.
You think so?
Nah, I
can
don't
hide
think we
it
have
well.
more
That's what
capability.
I think
I
we're
don't know.
more private
I
about
don't
it.
know.
I think
I
we're
don't
just
know.
more
I think
private.
we might be. I think that she might be.
No,
onto
they're
us something.
smarter
I think
over
that
there.
I
They
think
go to
our
school for
health-
a lot longer than
I
us.
think our ethnics, like that you have to, you have to be morally ethnic. So I think ours was probably
Ethnic
more
nigga ethic.
ethic.
Because ethnic is like a race.
Hold on, wait.
Ethics-
I tell you what. Let's see what
Ethical.
Let's see what the shine say.
Ethical
That's
is what you're
you might
saying.
need to put it down to Sean.
I mean, I'm not
Ethnic.
saying we can't clone people out here. I'm just saying I think if other places are doing it, they probably are advancing a bit more than we are because they are smarter than us for the most part. And most of the time, the scientists we use
bullshit.
is from other places. They're not from
The bullshit.
the
That's
United
all
States.
bullshit.
No,
think
I
They're smarter than us?
think we got the best scientists that money can buy in the United States. Whether you went to Harvard or Yale or whatever, we done pull you over
They
from
not
another
Americans.
country.
Basically, that's what she's saying.
they not Americans. That's what I said though. We don't even use U.S. Americans most of the time. We have smart scientists. I'm not saying
I'm
we
positive
don't
we
have
do.
some elite scientists. I'm not saying that. But I am saying that we do pull a lot of times from other places because
They're smart.
they go to school longer.
We need
You
the
know
best of
what I'm
the
saying?
best.
I'm not saying we can't be as smart as them, but we're not geared to.
Now I watched Star Wars: The Clone War. Though, what y'all talking about?
I don't watch that shit. I am not a Star Wars fan. I don't know nothing about Star Wars.
Serena, like,
All I know is when that one to go. "Rrrr," That's the only thing.
that's Chewbacca.
That's the only thing I
That's
know.
Chewbacca.
That's all I know.
Yeah.
So where are we at on this? Do we think clones actually exist, or it was 2 yays
Yes.
and 2 no?
I believe it.
I
I
think
believe
that.
it's possible.
Yeah,
Y'all
but
think
I,
it's possible?
but I don't know. They done clone the person grown self.
Yes.
And make them act like them. I don't
It's like
see that.
sleeves, man.
Absolutely.
Your consciousness jumping to a whole different
But the
body.
person
know
got to
about
grow
that
with
one,
you.
man.
How they grow the body to be your age?
We
The
just
thing-
told you they can make a grown
Yeah, they
body.
make
How do
Let
you
it
know that?
go.
Y'all think they can?
Yeah, that's just sleeves. You know what I'm
But we
saying?
talking hypothetically. I ain't went in there and seen them make no human.
I want some.
But I mean,
Hey,
honestly though,
I
the
think
way
they
the world
cloned.
is now,
I think they cloned.
it's not impossible.
I think it's
So
not
you don't
impossible.
think that's the real Jamie Foxx?
Yeah, I think it is the real Jamie Foxx.
Man, what about
What
Snoop
happened to
Dogg
him,
and
though?
that? This on
Okay,
something
what
different.
about Kodak Black?
Kodak Black?
They say he a clone. He even got all the
Gives a
things.
shit. I can't even understand
what
what
about
his
Gucci
music
Mane?
He had like a
They
clone.
say Gucci.
If they're not
Gucci Mane
cloning
a clone.
people,
A clone of who?
they
Gucci Mane?
have people be actually
So is
replaced.
it the Gucci Man, the real Gucci Man we seeing, or the clone Gucci Man we seeing?
I think we got the clone.
I don't know. I heard
That man
Gucci
T
Man was
came back
smart
straight.
anyway.
Who's to
I
say
heard
that
he
they
was, like,
haven't
smart
been
and he was
making
just
a
playing
whole-
with the thug stuff.
Who's to
and
say they
everything
don't
like
have
that.
a factory of clones
sound
already that have
See, that's
certain
what I'm
facial
saying.
types that they can just use to look like these other
But-
folks,
but
and
the way
then they're doing all that other stuff where they
Makeup.
program them. You can hypnotize people,
Yeah,
especially
I
if it's a
believe
clone.
that.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like you have full control from birth to you're like a twisted ass parent. You know what I mean? But they can do whatever they want to do
Okay.
because if you look at, not to go too deep, but if you look at it, these people do. Some of these artists kind of be
And they got money. So
coming
they can
back
do
looking
it.
strange, like they
Yeah.
go to prison or
They
they
definitely come
they
back
get
looking
in an
different.
accident or this happens and that happens, and
They
then
said
when
Kevin,
they come
They
back,
said Kevin Hart came back taller.
stuff be
Somebody
off.
tell me why.
I'm not gonna lie, that Kanye do look weird as hell. He
But
looks
he look weird
super
from the
buff.
beginning.
His face look
You might have
all
weight.
huge. He look
Y'all
like a
just gonna-
damn.
y'all just gonna
He
shoot
look
by
like
that
one of
Kevin
them
Hart,
thumbs
What?
from
He
Spy
came back
Kids.
taller.
They said Kevin Hart came back taller. And I
remember-
saw a picture.
You remember them thumbs and Spy Kids? Them thumb monsters? Y'all might not know Spy Kids. I'm a little young, my age.
I know
talking
Spy
right
Kids.
now.
I've heard
I
of
got
Spy
kids.
Kids.
I
You
don't
know the
know a
first
damn
episode
thing
when they
about
go
it.
to the place and it's
That
them
girl said
big
the
old
first
thumbs.
episode.
That's what Kanye look like. If you look up them thumbs,
So
you know
Kanye
what
look
I'm
like a
talking
big
about.
old thumb.
He
from
look
Spy
like
Kids.
one of them big
Y'all make sure
thumb
y'all go
men.
check out Kanye West looking like
I'ma pull it
thumbs
up.
off of Spy Kids.
Spy
I'll
Kids.
spy
If you see his shoulders, you know what I'm talking about. I ain't even.
Get your cereal, your milk.
Y'all
ready.
go ahead. Y'all go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Let me see it. We
Go
wanna
ahead.
see
I'm gonna
it.
pull it up.
But they
Let
got
me
a
see
picture.
it.
They
Let
also
me
have
see
a
it.
picture of Kevin Hart.
Tall.
And he's tall. His legs are about this.
His legs.
You
look
shit.
long.
I am.
Maybe he just got.
Girl, you know I'm
Maybe
short.
that-
Man,
maybe
I had
he
a
got-
motherfucker
Maybe they
go
just did that on the app.
Maybe he got knee implants.
Don't.
He got knee implants.
They do
Yeah.
that. They do that when they elongate
Well,
your shin bone or
You
whatever.
talking about
like
elongating something? I might be in for that.
Y'all talking about elongating. I want to shrink.
Sign
That
me
what
up,
his
coach.
shoulders look like. He look like one of them thumbs. You can't tell me that not what he look like. That shit is crazy.
Oh my
Ass
goodness.
He
wrong
look
for
like
that.
a
Kinda
big
mad
black
at
thumb.
That's wrong for that.
And it's a white thumb.
You know, wait. You know that picture they be showing, the viral one where he wearing like. He look like he got football pads on.
Yeah,
I hope y'all
he
can
probably
see.
got
He wearing
football
football pads.
pads.
I think he's wearing football pads.
Maybe man lift weight.
Pull it up so we can see it. Just hold it up, see if they can zoom in on it or something.
No,
They can't.
we're gonna post it
Well,
on
damn
the.
it, man.
Yeah,
I'm
we
telling you, that
yeah,
is
we gonna post it on there.
super stupid.
It's gonna be on the pip screen. We got you. We got you.
Where the
Y'all welcome to Fantastic
Which
Facts
camera
and
we
Foolishness.
All right,
It's
Kevin
not-
Hart has
right?
been cloned, and
Now we
Kanye
know.
West is the thumb.
Now we know
Is that good?
we have been
Kanye-
cloned. Kevin Hart and
Kevin
Kanye
Hart
West is the
has
thumb.
elongated his legs.
Yeah.
Y'all talking about elongating stuff. I'm trying to shorten stuff. I don't want nothing on me longer, but my hair.
You don't want that long?
You don't need to be no shorter.
That's what I'm saying. I don't need nothing.
You
no
say you
shorter
trying to
than me.
shorten stuff.
Yeah, but I ain't talking about height.
Oh,
It's about gravitational pull. Let's bring it back.
You know what?
size gonna do what it do. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if they got gravity taking over anti-gravity, but
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
called
that
a
makes
big
me
lift.
look cool.
Well, when we get enough
Gravity
money,
gonna
we can
take
all
over.
see what all
And
we
get
can
what,
accomplish.
Jerry? Do we care that gravity gonna take over?
Not at all. That's a negative, Captain. Let them
Negative.
hang down to the floor like 6-shooters.
I hope they don't touch the
Damn.
floor.
Trip over them and fall.
No, they definitely do not touch the floor.
Look, I appreciate
I make
your,
sure I
your
hold them before they go to
openness and
My wife been
acceptance,
talking about
but I
getting a
hope they
reduction.
don't
I'm like,
touch
oh
the
my
floor.
body, my dead body, bro. And they ain't had me.
I thought I said it
Yeah,
too.
no.
So-
We
but
keeping
see-
them mine.
Okay, let's
You
go
know,
to
they
the
make
next
you lose
topic.
weight for a reduction sometimes.
They do that. They do that. And also, that's a good topic about, let's speaking about women and what we feel about our bodies and how men receive our bodies. With me being a juicier side of woman, it's just getting to where I see it's more common that it's okay to be a little thicker and be confident. Shout out to Lizzo for that. I think she made a big stride in that for us, Jill Scott, Jasmine Sullivan. But some of the people done started losing weight. So
Well, black men ain't never been scared of no thickness.
Say that again.
I don't
Say that
think
again for the
that's
people
right.
in the
No, it's
back.
something that mean
Say it
that
for the
I know
people in the
I know
back.
it is some, but we like our women all natural. Me and Jared have had that conversation many times.
Several times, bro, and we really do, it's
No, yeah, I want them all. I want my wife. I want every bit of her, no matter what.
yeah,
what
all
go in,
flaws.
how
Men don't
big,
really
small.
pay attention to stuff like that.
No.
Y'all get on the.
then why do it
I
seem
gotta
as
have
though? Why
this
do it
and
seem?
that.
I'm reaching for the
But-
powder, y'all.
Because y'all comparing yourselves to the IG
Ain't nobody
women.
said I was comparing.
I mean,
me.
Well, we
not
speaking to the
you
masses.
per se.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
we
But
speaking as a whole.
I mean, if you're looking at what Instagram models looking like, who look like that? I mean,
Them.
a lot of them paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Some of them been to the gym, and
Give me the money, I'll pay.
some people been to the doctor.
Now I gotta make an announcement too. That for some people out there in the cheap seats, all of us don't care for all that. Every man ain't.
I think it's also a generational thing. Y'all older than me. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say how y'all old men, but y'all.
we got
older
young
men.
guys.
We've been called old.
Yes.
Well, y'all beard really silver. You in the silver
Yeah,
fox
I ain't.
club.
Hey, but I'm in the
Yeah,
Silver
Silver
Fox
Fox
Club.
Club,
I ain't your old.
Man, we
Silver
gotta
Fox.
be.
He's still
old.
hanging on at the top.
Yeah, right
Girl,
up.
The
that-
top is still
He
hanging
just
on.
brushed that part. He wanted to be
Right.
two-tone.
Yeah.
He got that ombre
Got that
beard.
midnight 2-5.
This ain't never turned green right there. You know what I'm saying?
Midnight 2-5.
Hey, I used to have pockets just for me and
How
boy.
much Silver Fox experience have you had?
I don't know nothing.
She knows one.
I saw that in the movie.
Maybe her sugar daddy out there like me.
I ain't got no sugar.
No, she does not.
I wish.
We talking about
If I had a
that
sugar
day
daddy,
after
I would have about 6 albums out right now.
Don't wait for no sugar daddy.
Yeah, all
You
sugar
know
daddies.
Yeah.
All sugar
What
daddies.
you
ain't
mean?
rich.
I'm waiting for them extra dollars to come. I ain't waiting for no
Sugar
sugar
daddies
daddy.
ain't gonna be
mayor.
paying for you to sing now.
But back to
That's
what
a
we were
different type of
saying.
agreement.
It don't matter what I do with my
A
money.
real woman,
It's
a real
what is
man,
mine.
a real man to take a real woman, stretch marks,
Exactly.
pooch, cellulite, beautiful, all that make them woman. You know what I'm saying? Every woman gonna be little forever. Everybody ain't gonna be little.
The man
You know what I'm saying?
supposed,
But we
both people
like
supposed
that.
to accept each other. At the end of the day, it's two ways, but it's two ways
Yeah.
because it happens to the man too. Y'all get the receding hairline.
Oh, yeah, we get
you know
all
what
that.
I
I've
mean?
never
And-
seen so many men that ain't but like 30, 32, 34 hair already back here.
Y'all
It's all
women
that-
is stressing the fuck
That
out
ain't
of
all
us.
that
processed sugar and the
all
shit
them
they
dudes that
putting
you
in the
see with them
food.
receding hairlines and stuff like that, it's because they got a woman at home. You know what I'm saying? Those are the dudes that are trying to be faithful.
We not
now those
gonna
guys
blame
that
the
really
women.
don't care nothing about being faithful, they hair grow all down the back and down
That's
their
a lie
ass and
because
that-
that cheating
Man, let me tell you something. Don't nothing want nothing make your
I
hair
tell you
grow
one
or fall out
thing:
faster than
when
trying
a good
to be.
man find a good woman, they ain't stressed until the hardships come on them.
Until
It's when one of them a rotten egg, when one of them a lemon. Y'all both gonna be stressed. That's just how it goes. If a man hairline receding in a relationship he in, he could be with a lemon. But if she a good woman, that's something different. You need to stop messing with them lemons and go ahead and get you an apple or something. I don't know, something sweet.
Some ain't sour.
You don't like
Or it
that
could be
sour
genetics.
shit.
I mean,
Male pattern
that
baldness.
and hats. A lot of the younger dudes always wear hats.
Hatfish.
Hat.
They be talking about makeup.
I
Take
think
that
now,
hat off.
now the world wants to see me and him take our hats off.
I'm bald anyway, and I've been
Man.
bald for the last 18, 19 years, so
Yeah, the
I don't
cat
even
man.
remember what I look like.
I
in
just
there, so
assume
that-
a man bald most of the time if he got a hat on, just in
Nah.
case. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
I'm
That way,
on.
if you got hair, oh, what a pleasant surprise.
My hairline I'm pushed back, but I still got it. It's just great. It's just real
Oh, you
great.
in the game. They call
It ain't even
little
put back
tip
like
fade
that,
on
you
there.
know?
So,
Look,
yeah,
I-
it's just
I'm
great. It's just great. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm
it's,
saying,
ladies,
he
he's
got a
married.
3 head.
I love you, babe. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to wifeys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shout out to my wife.
Amen. Amen.
Don't nobody want me. I'm still ugly. Go ahead.
Now, what about this thing? I heard a girl that got hit in the face with a brick because
I saw it.
she didn't want to get to do her number and name.
Oh, was that what it was?
Well, yeah, I think she
That's
didn't
what
want to
I-
holler,
Now, if
bro.
that don't speak to
She's
how
so
some
stupid, she
men
coulda
really
gave him
can't
the
take
wrong
that
number.
rejection.
Wait a minute. If we're talking about the same story, this was a black young lady. She was causing a scene outside. I don't know exactly where they were.
A black lady causing the scene?
Never happens, really.
Never happened. How did
And
what?
she walked up and she was doing something and she smacked a white guy. And she walked off and started twerking. Woo, 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 woo. Then she got woo-bopped with the brick.
No.
Oh, it was
By
a
the
white
white
guy
man?
that hit
I
her
don't
with a
know.
brick.
Hit her with a brick.
See, I heard it was something else.
Wait.
I heard.
Wait.
'Cause you told me she had slapped the white dude. Had slapped the dude.
Yeah.
But in the previous video,
Yes.
and this was just something different.
I didn't know it was all in one consecutive
Yes.
video or whatever, but I seen her
The
slap
way they
shit
did-
out of
the
white
way that
dude.
they snipped
They
it,
always dice
the
stuff
way they
up.
diced it. So they had a picture of her, not today.
Not today. Did you do that on purpose? You ain't right for that.
She was real naughty on this side.
Oh man.
She almost looked like
She ain't make the Christmas list this year, did she?
The dude from the Hunchback of Notre
Oh,
Dame.
Quasi.
getting
She
cold.
called
She had the
Quasi.
Quasi
Moto.
Moto face.
No.
And on this other side, they actually showed where she was out there.
I wonder
just
was that
being,
her good side or not?
You know, just like
It's a
she
good
was
side
turned up, and the dude said something to her, whatever, and she smacked the dude. But then when she smacked him, she just walked off and just started twerking like it was cool. And I believe it said moments later.
Oh.
And she was
But look,
so-
but check this out now. In her defense, if I'm a grown man, if I'm a man at all, if a woman slap me, why I gotta go get a brick to fight a
You could
woman
have knocked
chick,
her out.
bro?
You know
Like,
what I
you know
mean?
what I'm saying?
Before you
Same
picked up a
reason
brick,
we
got
ain't
the
got a
same.
No,
Same
maybe
The knockout wouldn't have left
No,
the
I'm just
same
saying,
mark.
though.
The same reason why we
Or
went and got
lump.
a chair in Alabama.
well, we got a chair because it was just on and popping, you know what I'm talking about? But I'm talking about with a broad.
A broad got hit with
But
a
you gotta-
chair.
if a broad slap you, man, you might be want to shake her one time or two.
Everybody
You might
not
wanna
built
slap
like
her.
that no more.
But to get her with a
woman,
brick,
and I
it's
don't
a chick
condone
dude.
hitting
Hey,
her
bro,
with no damn
whoever
brick
hit a
either.
chick with a brick, you soft, bro.
And whoever hit the white lady with a chair, you soft too then.
Yeah, he shouldn't hit her. He shouldn't hit her with that chair.
Yes, he should. Yes, he did.
He did.
He knew he
I
shouldn't
think the
have hit her with
culture
that
needed
chair.
that
He
chair
didn't
shot.
care.
I mean,
And then I
the
like the
culture
fact,
needed that
I
chair
like
shot.
the
That
fact
man
that the
was
chair
like-
was white.
Wasn't that an old man that hit her with a chair?
And
Hey,
he hit an old
He
That
white.
motherfucker was mad. He woke up
Hey,
again.
them
He didn't
old
give a
school
fuck.
dudes now, beating women wasn't even illegal back in them days. Now. So you know you got to, but he got to grade him on the curve.
you killed everybody.
Man, he
Great
beat
granddad
her up
slapping
for whatever his
everybody.
ex-wife did. That was trauma in that
Why he
hit.
say he
That,
just smacked the shit out of her with that chair?
Yeah.
I'm talking about she
Hey,
was wandering
she was on the
around.
ground
He
when
just
he
like,
hit her
and
with
you.
Right.
Oh,
Come on,
I remember
bruh.
back in the day, I used to be like a cut man to some of the
You,
women in the
Bethany.
neighborhood. They come down there to my mama doghouse and everything like that, boy. And I used to have to put sass on them and get them back to work.
You said sass.
You had to sass them up. That cold spoon and that cold spoon, I rub it out for you there.
It wasn't no Vic sass though.
Boy,
Put a little bit right here.
yes, y'all. I had a Vic Sav experience last night. Oh my God,
come on,
Jesus.
man. Last night.
Yes, I have not been around Vicks Vapor Rub. Shout out to Vicks if y'all want to sponsor. We take.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to all the liquor sponsors.
Yeah, Vicks, Michael
You
Vick,
wanna say?
liquor.
and the moonshine. People that make moonshine.
But anyway, with promo out the way. But no, for real, like I forgot what I was saying.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the Vic
You
sass.
talking about
Vicks
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 rub?
rub.
Okay, I have not had Vicks around me
Vicks
in a
rub.
long time.
It's
They
Vic
have made
sass. You in the South, girl.
It's Vic Sab. Yeah, Sab.
Yeah.
Sap. Sab.
Yeah, well,
Salve with like a V salve.
Oh, with a V?
Yeah.
She
Oh,
said
I thought
with
you
a
said
B.
it with a
I
B.
say it with a B because I'm
Vic
from California.
Sab.
Vic Sab.
Okay.
Yeah, salve.
But anyway, they done put lavender scent in it. They is not. Yes, that shit was so strong, y'all. I ran up out of my whole bedroom. I was like, oh, Listen, if you got a cold, drop some Vic Sab, Vicks Vapor Rub
There we go.
into
That's
a
amazing.
hot pot of boiling water. Put your head over it with a towel
And shoot yourself.
and breathe it in. And when I tell y'all, everything but the blood of Jesus come up out of me.
Oh my goodness.
From that, like it's just shout out to just I'm sorry I got on that, but that Vicks is strong. I remember the Tiger Bomb. I remember all that Camphor Phenique.
Camphor.
I remember all that. That's what the kids are missing these days.
Yeah.
Camphor
Some
Phenique.
castor oil. too.
Castor
You know,
oil,
you
cod
gotta
liver
drink
oil.
that.
You know they use
Cod
castor
liver
oil now for your hair, so you know castor
Well,
oil
you still
more.
had to drink it back
Yeah,
in
we
the
had to
day.
take a
Nah,
spoonful or
Drink
two.
that.
Now cod liver oil.
Oh.
I promised my children from the time they were born, I would never. I don't care how sick you eat. I will never give you that.
If you ever want to get cleaned out, cod liver
Cod
and
liver
castor will do it to you. I'm talking about tablespoon,
know
not
if
not no teaspoon. I'm talking about tablespoon. That big spoon.
We gotta use that big old spoon.
I don't want that big spoon. You need to be mad.
You do too little.
Do you know about the castor oil
No,
and
I'm
cod liver
sorry.
oil?
I'm sorry.
Oh my word.
Really?
I know about Vicks. That's about it.
That's it. What about the Camphor Phenique?
Nope.
Now that's some strong.
I don't know about it.
And Tiger
You
Bomb.
knew what you were signing up for when y'all asked me to be a part of
But
this.
you
So
know
don't
what?
sit here and act
But you know what?
surprised that I don't know.
But you know what? I actually
we need
said
your
that.
people.
That's what.
No, they both sitting here dumbfounded, like I'm
No.
gonna get my black card taken
But
away or
listen,
something.
When we were talking about this podcast and having you on with us being a little older
Right.
than you, I said that's gonna be
It's a
great
private conversation.
because
Yeah.
yes, it was. The
Yeah,
hell, I'm gonna
yeah.
talk to everybody
So y'all just left me out.
because I was talking about you.
But you here?
Yes, that's the whole thing. You talk
Damn.
about your ass
But
in private.
what I was saying was, it's gonna be good to have a younger opinion.
That's right.
Someone of the that's a
Rep,
little younger.
rep
than
your
us.
age group.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's why we want you.
Why
We all old.
20-something-year-old millennials.
We got the 70s, we got the 50s, and then we got.
You're a fool. Serena, nigga is.
That what y'all used to do? Hey, scoot, home skilly biscuit.
I don't know about no home skillet biscuit. I don't know where that from.
Oh, maybe just my mama say that.
No, I ain't
Your
never
mama
heard
say
that.
home skillet biscuit?
That's a joke.
Oh yeah, I gotta be.
Shout out to the home skillet biscuit.
Home skillet
Skillet
biscuit.
biscuit.
I'm going to use that.
You ain't never heard home skilly?
had
I
home
heard
using
someone
the
else
skillet
say home
bacon
skilly
biscuit.
biscuit.
Yeah, homie,
before.
we had skillets and we had
Yeah,
biscuits
biscuits.
and we had all of
Saying
that.
home
You
skillet
put it
biscuit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make a song.
I haven't heard.
But back in the day, we had something we cooked with called lard. I don't know if y'all know about
Yeah,
it.
I know.
Yeah.
They don't have lard no more.
Crisco in the
In
can.
the can, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So shout out to the lard users all around the world. It was
Yeah.
real, and we saved it, and we fried it about 2, 3, 4, 5 times.
Yeah, that's when the
I'm
best
gonna tell you
flavors
something
come out.
else too. Back in the day when we were cooking with lard, I mean, a whole lot of
People
people
wasn't
didn't die sick and die of cancer
But
and
we were,
everything.
but we were
like that.
fat though.
So you
We
just,
were fat.
But then we lived
still
longer.
fat.
Now we
But
weren't fatter than they are now.
but we
Yeah,
live
I
long.
mean, we had PE that
So
you
what
had to
y'all think
participate
about?
in.
What y'all thinking about this? Have y'all noticed the increase in young deaths? I want to say like 30
Damn,
people
I
having
thought you were gonna
strokes.
say the Georgia
strokes
Power.
and
That,
stuff
that
like
shit
that.
is crazy.
Right. So when we look at our elders, that some of them are still alive at 90.
But
What changed? And I look at that all the time, being in the medical field, just being, just living life. The people who came up without all the immunizations, the people who came up without all of the genetically modified foods, all the people who came up with all that, they still here.
Oh yeah.
Look,
And I was watching something the other
Okay,
day
go ahead.
on detoxes, and it's like they talking about detox baths and parasites and detoxing metals and stuff from your body from the stuff we eat. And I mean, stuff in the chicken that leads to cancer and all types of crazy stuff that they just are just doing. Because it's okay, because they say in small doses.
Y'all know
but
it's
people are consuming this over a lifetime.
Passed, right? Y'all do understand that?
Oh yeah, well they can
But-
feed, they can
That
feed
they
us
can do the fake meat.
everything.
But
But
look,
they were already testing that and probably already getting
But
away with it
young-
one
young
way or
bodies-
another. Because some
young
of the
bodies-
stuff I done seen.
young bodies ain't used to nothing.
Yeah.
The thing is,
We played in dirt.
we played in dirt. We drunk out the hose pipe when we were young. The stuff that nobody don't let nobody do now. So your body develop antibodies
That correct?
and immunities for some of this stuff. But
But I played in dirt.
Oh,
there y'all go.
you
You
played in
ain't played
They
no
go there,
dirt.
go there.
Yes, I did. I ain't like the roly
I bet you got no
poly,
strawberry in your needle on your elbow. You ain't playing dirt. Oh, she do. She fell.
multiple times. Multiple
real.
I
times.
say mine from the state.
But for real, back in the day, we did stuff. We played in dirt, mud. We drunk stuff. We drunk out the whole pipe. Our bodies developed, some like antibodies.
defense.
Nowadays, you don't let
They
your
soft.
kid get dirty. You
Y'all
wipe them
children
off.
is
You don't let them go
soft.
outside. You don't let them drink
It
nothing
ain't
like
even about
this.
letting them
They
no more.
drink
They don't
bottled
want
water.
to.
So when they do get something that's foreign to their bodies don't know how to react. Our bodies know how to react. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what is it with these young folks and their bodies? I know they're different than us, but why the hell is 100 degrees outside and these Negroes out here with
In a
damn
hoodie
hoodies
on.
on and shorts and
I
everything?
don't know
Like they
about
going
that.
to sit in the hospital waiting room for,
Listen,
you know what
I'm
I'm saying, a
saying-
couple of hours and everything. I don't understand what they made
I
of, but
can't
I tell you
speak to
this
that.
right here, a lot of them are musty.
Hey,
I mean, I will.
You think you
I've been around a lot
You
of
got
my
a whole
nephews.
person
I'm
persona.
not saying my personal nephew because I call everybody younger than me nephew. But I've been around a few nephews that they smell like a
They
ram's
smell
nut.
like that. He said ram's nuts. Oh my god.
mountain oysters. People out there don't know.
I mean, really,
For one,
really.
it's 104 degrees outside.
That part.
Yes.
You have on a hoodie,
That part.
and then it's black,
That
and
part.
then your hair look like 5 sponges that just got them separated themselves,
Exactly.
and then you got the hood on,
Yes.
and then you got your hands in your pocket. Okay, so I feel like honestly that the kids are comfortable like that and are not hot like that because it's what they're accustomed to doing. Once you
Right.
get accustomed to doing something, it doesn't affect you as much as it would affect someone that hasn't done it. Now, if one of us take our ass out there and go out there with a hoodie on,
We gonna die.
We gonna die. But because these kids,
Shortly.
these kids sleep in them hoodies.
Yes.
They wake up in the hoodies. They go to school
I was
in
getting
the
ready to say
hoodies.
they hadn't
and
been
it don't
doing
even
it since
necessarily
birth.
be that the kid is
Yeah.
musty.
My kids do that.
The hoodie is musty
'Cause I used
because
to
the
have-
hoodie has not left the body in 3 to 4 days consecutively.
Well, if it's on you and you in it, your ass is musty. That's just like you can't bathe and put on some old ass drawers and think that you're gonna be
This is what
clean.
I'm
You gonna
saying,
smell
though.
like an
Even
old
if they
ass
take the
drawers.
hoodie off and take a shower, if the hoodie
But
is
you need to
musty,
wash the hoodie.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They not washing the hoodie.
Yeah.
The hoodie has absorbed all the heat, and so when they put it on, they don't feel the heat. The body odor and the funk has blocked. Is caused.
And the mucus.
But look,
That's so
It's
nasty.
gonna
You know
kill
they just
itself.
marinating
And
and
it's
then walking
crazy.
down
But
the
check
street.
that. My
I
kids
have
do
on
that.
shorts right now. I put on a slight bit of baby oil, and my whole back thigh is sliding off this chair. It's hot. How do they do it? Tell me how they
Yeah.
do it.
I have no idea.
My
Tell me how
kids,
to do
and
it.
listen, my kids can wear hoodies
daughter
and stuff
does
like
too.
that, long sleeves in the summertime. I think they crazy, but they wear them,
They
and they
used to
just
it.
be just fine. Like they used to it.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but they used to
Because
it.
they some of them.
I always give y'all credit in Georgia for sports and all that
In the heat.
because I be them passed out. I'm
But look,
talking about I
Where you
can't
from,
take
Souls? Because you keep saying that.
Rhode Island.
Oh, man.
I'm from the north where 6 months is winter. Most of the year is winter. Okay, don't get me wrong. I like the heat over here, but I could not. I could
How
not
long you
deal.
been in the South?
Like 2 years, 2 years going on 3. But I could not. I
take
could
you
never
5
play
years
sports
to
out
be
here.
one of us.
Now, don't get me wrong. Y'all could not come to the north and do sports in the winter like us. That cold air
It's
getting down your lungs
It's
and
surrounding
conditioning,
you.
exactly.
Yeah, it's what you
You know what I mean? But at the same time, I still feel like it takes a different breed,
I'm
y'all
with
a
hoodie
different
and
cut
I'm not-
to be not even just a hoodie, playing football.
Yeah, I don't want to go up there.
All these sports in this heat.
I'm from Cali, so I like it whichever way.
Let me jog
hold
for
on.
45 minutes. That's over with.
1 second though.
Talking about touchdowns.
Were y'all aware that they had black people in Rhode Island too? This is a new one on me.
I've never been there.
I know one person from Rhode
I
Island.
know one person.
We have all
And her
types
name
of
is
people in
Souls.
Rhode Island. They
Yes,
call it
and
the
her name
melting
is
pot.
That's it.
Wait. Rhode Island is the melting pot of what?
They call it the melting pot.
Of what?
Yeah.
You got to be
We
melting
don't know nobody
something.
from there.
Melting pot of what?
The melting pot.
I thought the United States was the
That's what
melting
I'm
pot.
saying.
Period.
They call
I
it
thought
the
a
melting
was a
pot out
restaurant
here.
in Atlanta.
And
Fondue restaurant.
everywhere
Yeah,
has
I'm trying
a
to say, the
sprinkle
melting
of
pot
people.
What was melting? Because I'm for real. I'm being very serious with you.
They got everybody over there. They got
I have
Spanish
met
people.
one
They got
person from Rhode
African
Island, and that is
people. They
you.
got Italian people. They got
I'm
anything.
quite sure they got Italian people and all that. I'm talking about
Portuguese.
black people. I mean, I don't.
Yes, they got.
It ain't a lot of
people.
black people in Rhode Island though. I mean, it's some, but
What do you mean it ain't?
I mean,
a
they
lot?
constantly vote Democratic though, but so I mean, I imagine there got to be a few. Black
I mean,
people
I
from
don't
Rhode
know
Island.
the
I'm
exact.
just
I don't know the
speculating, but
exact
we-
geographic. You know, I don't know the demographics of our area per
We
se
don't
for
need-
how
we
many
just know we
people
never
are
met anybody from
actually
Rhode Island.
black,
But
but
see, you gotta think
I
about
can
it at the
say
same
there's
time,
at least
so
a good
don't listen to the
33%.
Negroes, because a lot of these people, they're from
I
Columbus.
mean, they ain't
in the
from
South,
there.
Ain't never been
They
there.
don't know nothing about
Yeah.
Rhode Island. I ain't worried.
I done
about
went to Buena Vista before, and Casita. I've been to Cuthbert. I've
And you
been
know
to
what?
Lumpkin.
Coming
I've been to
down
Lumpkin
here-
2 times.
You went to
Y'all got
And I've been
some
to the
weird
PC.
ass named cities.
That
Y'all got
part.
some weird ass. Now we got some weird ones,
Y'all are
but
weird.
ours are regular.
You here now?
No.
Us here now. You one
all
of
in the
us.
South.
Let me tell you
I'm in
something.
the South. I'm not
I live in the South.
necessarily a
I was
Southern.
born and raised California. I've been here so long. People always
My
say,
vape.
"So you're from the South now? You from the South, right?" No,
That's
I'm not
what I'm
from the
saying.
South.
I'm
I'm
not
from
from-
Compton, California.
But you are the South now. You're not from the South, but you
Retrieving
are.
the vape
You,
is what
you
it
here.
is.
You
I'm here.
represent.
I represent the South.
How long you been
I
here?
feel like
No,
I
you don't have to
both.
represent somewhere.
I feel like
per
I
se.
represent both.
You
I
can
feel
choose
like
to.
I was equally yoked in both ways. I grew up like most of my childhood up until like middle school, high school in California. Finished my school to graduation and stuff like that here in Georgia. And I've been here for a little while. Went back home.
Okay.
So I've been here now about 10, 11 years. So I still don't say I'm from Columbus because I'm not.
Are you a Crip or a Blood?
Here we go.
Ooh.
This is not good.
West Side? Inglewood?
That's all you ain't know. I ain't know the fuck she throw it up there.
What did that mean?
Yeah.
Were you from Compton or Oakland? I don't know.
I'm from
episode
Compton,
is dropping
California.
outside.
What side was that? Was that a crib neighborhood or was it?
Yeah, actually, it's funny that y'all say that though. On some real stuff. My
story.
family was actually we born and raised Compton, California. El Segundo, Compton Boulevard. All that
Okay,
good stuff.
okay. You know, we
Nice.
rode through there on the band trip.
Yeah.
The crazy part is it's South Central LA. That's where I'm from, South Central. We got family up North Riverside, Riverdale, all that good stuff. But when you mentioned the like gang banging and stuff like that, okay, I've been a Crip my whole life. But both our family had both sides. We had Pyru, Campanella Park, we had neighborhood, we had Seesaw. So it was never like I had to be one or the other, but I was Crip. And I grew up that way. You see what I'm saying? That goes back to what we say about conditioning and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course.
Now, I could go to the hood right now and still get the same love. But at the end of the day, I would like to tell anyone who's listening that being a part of a gang or affiliation like that, it makes you feel like you have a family. It makes you feel like, even
can
though
see
we
that. I
might
can see
give
that.
you some negative things too
Dysfunctional.
or dysfunction,
Yeah.
But
to those who don't
know someone
have a
got your
family, or
back.
the ones that who family, like my mom was a single parent and I couldn't stay out because I didn't have nowhere. I'm an only child besides my stepbrother. He's 15 years apart.
Oh, okay.
I have
all right.
brother, so my mom's only child, and I honestly felt like I didn't get a lot of attention. I wasn't, because just how it is.
Yeah, mom
sometimes
had to work
your
and
mom had to work, so you got to
everything.
give it
Yeah,
to
you had
aunties
to make
and
your own
cousins.
thing.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, the gang got me in. They held me in. So at the end of the day, these fake ass gangs down here, I lived the shit. I lived the real Rodney King riots. I was really out there when people was dead on the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be out here talking about gangs. Like, when I first came to Georgia, they was like, oh, it's a gang cause. I was like, from where?
Oh no, they let me tell you something.
But yeah.
Go ahead. I got a story about it. Go ahead. You go ahead.
I'm just saying, man. When people start dying, gangs is real. No matter where you at.
No. People can die. They're not in the gang.
Because it just all depends on where you at. When people start dying and claiming sex and doing things and killing folks and stuff like that, the gangs is real. It might be realer somewhere else. It might be different somewhere else. I'm from the Drive in Columbus, Georgia. I'm a drive boy.
Rogers,
represent everybody from the Drive. You know what I'm
I
saying?
used to work at Rogers.
Yeah, so we all from the Drive. I'm from Maplewood Drive. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the Drive. So, but I was more scared of my mama than I was scared of anybody in the street. So shout out to my moms. I love you. Cause I was scared of mama. I couldn't go out and get in trouble and do that stuff. Cause my mama was the empress of the family. She wasn't hearing it.
She was the
so
bomb.
I was still more scared of anybody in the gang. I was still more scared of than my mama
than
anybody in that gang, bro. So I kind of kept my head on a little bit better.
I done been around gangbangers around here. And I happened in 1995 take a trip. I was so stupid. I rode a bus from Columbus, Georgia, all the way to San Diego, California.
Oh, that's 4 5 days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My mama did it.
Yeah, and I went to stay with my cousin Nuke. Shout out to Nuke, AD.
What up,
So
Nuke?
so I went to stay with him. So in '95, I think it was, I was so stupid that I actually wore a Crip Blue Georgetown Hoya warm-up suit to San Diego, California. Now, I'm going to tell you the difference between back in the 90s, how real gangs was.
Yeah,
I guess that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, these Columbus and Round Hill gang, no. So I gets out there, and as soon as I get off the bus, everything good. I'm greeted by my cousin, his wife, his son, and so we goes to the parking lot. We get into his little Hyundai XL at the time, and all of a sudden, by me being in the South and looking, being in different places, you tend to look around and pay attention. So I'm looking around. I'm like, hey, cuz, there's some folks that's looking at us crazy. And he like, man, you just got here. Ain't nobody looking at you crazy. I'm like, yeah. These folks looking at us crazy. So I happened to look to the left from this street corner. The dudes was looking at us from that angle. And then on the other street corner, the guys that was over there was motioning to the guys on the other street corner. I said, man, I think something going down.
That'll start communicating.
I think something going down. So my cousin like, nah, man, ain't nothing going down.
Doing bird call.
Yes, the dudes started coming with some blood. They started coming toward us and everything. So my cousin noticed it. He like, hey, man, what going on, man? What you did? I said, I ain't did nothing. I just got here. He turned around and looked at what I had on. He said, take that shit off.
Yep.
That'd have been naked.
I started taking that damn warm-up suit, the hoodie part off, and just back then we had them tearaway pants, you know what I'm saying? I snatched them tearaway pants off. No sooner the pants come off, they was almost to the car. They looked, then they was like, yeah, you better. And I was like, yeah.
And I think that's the point that I was making.
And they take that seriously.
Actually being a part of a gang and that type of stuff. I'm talking about how ruthless it really is.
Yeah.
See, out here you can pass the same block. Out here you can wear whatever color you want to wear.
People dying now though.
But let me tell you something.
Oh yeah, they dying.
But they dying now because of revenge and stupid shit.
Well,
it's not about set claiming or set tripping and stuff like this. It's about you shot my homie, now I'm finna shoot up your hole. This and that. So I get it. In Columbus, y'all need to stop this shit.
Yeah, that's it. Lame as hell, man. Yeah.
We need to stop.
Get a hustle. Get a hustle.
Get a job.
Yeah, get a hustle.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not, like I said, I'm not down in the sets, the games, or nothing like that. I've been a part of it my whole life. And I know people who still are active. Yeah. But at the end of the day, what we need to do is be able to conserve our black people.
Oh, yeah. Because at
the end of the day, we're going to be on here with some facts and some foolishness. But at the end of the day, we need to conserve our black people.
And that's going to be a whole other podcast.
They trying to take us out. Slowly but surely, if you ain't looking, they trying to take us out of here.
Oh, most definitely.
So, look, definitely know that we're going to piggyback off of that for the next podcast. So we got a lot of stuff.
We need to take a break.
Yeah, we
need some ice.
Yeah, we definitely going to take a break.
Take a break.
But look,
it's
been a lot of fantastic facts and some foolishness that went on up here. So right now, we're going to go ahead and hit you with that right now. What's up, man, before we pop out for a second?
All right. Prepare yourself for more fantastic facts and
the foolishness
when we come back.
Let's go.